I'm just having to retreat right now. Oh, because I just feel like everything has been ripped from me that I thought was real. It's okay because it's a process, but I wasn't allowed to process it while I was there, you know. And just the level of like fuckery. Oh god, the level of shit I fucking put up with because I fucking thought he was my twin flame. Oh god. Like, I trusted him so much. I waited so long to open myself up to someone in an intimate way and to share myself. And the cunt fucking would go back to her and tell her, because, you know, I opened up about how my dad, like, you know, had borderline personality thing and schizophrenia, and he told me that he liked blondes and she was blonde, and I confided in her about that. And it was just like, the energy looking back on it is like, she would have been so happy, you know. It's like, ha ha ha, you get to date him, but I get to fuck him. And like, they did it at work, where I fucking worked. And that was my safe space, because I fucking was homeless, so work was my... And then... I let him in. Like, I fucking was saving myself for someone, and I let him in, and he wasn't that person. You don't understand. I waited for so fucking long, okay? Like, no one understands how that feels to fucking... And I should have listened to Spirit, because there was times where he would have to go to hospital because shit just didn't go right, and karma, I guess. It just sucks because I've never actually had a home, like a place I feel home. And I used to call him my home. And he, like in the beginning, like he would buy things and like go out his way. Like I support myself. I've always fucking supported myself. I've always managed to fucking make do and attract things. So I used to do lay-by for my crystal singing bowl. It was like an $800 fucking singing bowl, or 1,000 and something. And I had like 600, I think 500 something left. And you know, I was going and doing the lay-by, and he just buys it outright, but then he adds it to a tally thing, so eventually I have to pay it back. And it was like, but I didn't ask him to do that. It was just like all of a sudden he bought it for me, and now I'm having to pay him back. And he's like, well, I'd rather you pay me back than... But it was just like, I never ended up paying him back, because then he just kept adding shit to the fucking total. Like every time we would go fucking, if we went grocery shopping, it'd be halved, and add that to the total. But I was just so giving. I didn't, you know, like, I went out of my way and found out what barber he liked, so I went and fucking surprised him and booked him his fucking barber fucking stupid haircut. And I didn't have money, and not much of it at the time, so my things would be like, I painted a painting, and I'm very intentional when it comes to things, so, you know, he called me deliberate Bobby, because I'm very intentional. You know, I never asked for that money back. I never added it to some stupid fucking total, even when I fucking got the money out to fucking pay for his birthday, because I felt so guilty that all the other years, the other 2 years, I basically just gave him acts of kindness and love, and instead of material things. So I went out my way to fucking, I thought we were gonna be together and fucking save up here, and he just fucking changed. But did he even really change, or was it just fucking, I wasn't seeing anything clearly? You don't punch a fucking windscreen out because you're you know. And I don't, I stopped watching porn a long time ago, and it was just because I knew the sacred energy exchange and the Black Mirror shit, and, you know, and just, we can't even wanted a prenup. We wouldn't even fucking, I don't want people's money. I think it's because, like, I don't know, with his ex tried to take him to court, but it was like, I'm not your fucking ex. Like, fuck me, man. The amount of debt my exes have fucking either put me in, or, like, you know, just because I fucking put, like, this is what my exes, like, my last one mainly, like, I literally just came out of fucking homelessness, was fucking dealing with an affair, fucking everything else, and then like I would have to sleep because I went through fucking compiled trauma. I didn't sleep. And like he would get mad at me because he would be at work and I'd be like sleeping, and instead of being like, hey babe, how are you going today, it'd be like, so, you know, he'd send me job resumes and job things and be like, you know, I want someone who's half, and like, if you're not going to work, then, you know, I don't see us working together. And it was the same energy when we were up in Karratha. It was just, as soon as I started getting sick and doing the healing instead, it was like, how dare you get sick? And it was like, but he could get sick as soon as he got here, and I had to start the wife duties as soon as I got here. Like, I thought that we would have like a week of just, you know, being a couple and like going and seeing, sightseeing, and, you know, cooking a meal together, and just, you know, doing some fucking ballroom dancing to some fucking music and just caring about each other. And it was just so selfish, so self-centered, so love-lack. Everything was just a demand, or like, you know, and he wanted me to laminate his shit for school, and I did. I spent fucking hours laminating these stupid fucking cards that he probably didn't even fucking use. Cutting, and at the end I got him to cut it out because I was just so fucking over it. I was so sick. And it was just exhausting. You know? He said that we would go up to fucking Borup, or just the national fucking park. Not once. We went fishing though. All I wanted to do was fucking stargaze. Not once. I've done it myself. Out here. I just can't believe I let him in. To me. Because it was such a long fucking time. I don't think you actually understand. I don't think anyone understands what the vow of chastity, like how important that was for me. Because I was waiting for someone, and I feel like that was taken from me. Fuck. Oh god, I didn't think chocolates was gonna do this. I think I'm just period as well. I'm just feeling extra like, I've always made where I lay my head my home. But the fact I called him home. Like, I've never had an external safe space. I've always made it within. Because there was nowhere I felt safe. And I conditioned myself and I molded myself so much that I believed in my own lie. It's just hard. Oh, fuck. I know there's a reason for pain and loss and rejection and abandonment. I think tonight I'm just feeling really fucking... Like, the chocolates are nice, but I think I'm just... It's like I'm longing for something I've never actually even experienced or had, so I don't even know what I'm missing. I've never had a home. I've never, you know, as a kid. As a fucking kid. There was so much domestic violence in the house. So much fucking drugs, so much. I remember there was like, I'd get left at daycare centres. And I'd have to sleep in the bathtubs. My parents like hated each other, so my mom abducted me because she was getting like, beaten up a lot. So I took the flight. She abducted me and my brother to try and keep us safe when we were younger. And I had to go on the plane with my grandma. And then mum came later and we met in Townsville. And then like dad came and got me and tried to throw me off fucking Townsville cliff because it was like, if you don't give me my babies then no one can have them. Complete psychotic break. And then something else happened, so she left again and took us again. Went on the run. I watched him beat her the fuck up with steel cap boots, and I chased him around the house to try and protect her, and he pulled the bookcase down on top of me. I was 4. But that was like day in, day out type shit. That's not, mum tries to remind me sometimes, because I'll get like stories confused and I'll morph it into one, and she's like, no, that's happened over like weeks and months. You know, watching my mum's junkie friends shoot up in the bathroom, having my mum inject me, having my mum literally hand me I think it was like 7, I don't know how many pills there were, but they're all different colours. They're like reds and yellows and whites and long ones and little ones. And I remember like having to like hide them up in my jaw. I don't know how I knew how to do any of this. I was literally like, my mum had the transplant when I was really young, and that's when like this all the proper fucked up shit started happening. So I'd have to hide them because she would get me to like open my mouth and my tongue, under my tongue. So I'd have to hide them like in my actual like cheeks. You know, and then to realise like that I had been touched as an infant. It was like, who the fuck was protecting me? I had no one. And now I have no one again. And I'm so used to it. I think it's just really hitting me, obviously, because I'm on my period and I'm cleansing and doing a yoni and fucking sad. I think the chocolates were beautiful and the gorgeous thing. It's just made me feel even more lonely and rejected in a way, because I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm meant to be. I've never had a home. And that's not even half the shit. That's what I'm saying. It just, my whole fucking life, I'll be like, when is it gonna end? You know, when is it just gonna fucking start getting better? And it is getting better, you know, I have a toaster. And I try to look at the positives of so many things, and I just, oh god, I just feel like, do I get to be happy in this timeline? Like, and experience, like, love, or home. It's so stupid. It's not stupid, it's just, to me it's stupid because I don't know what home is. I literally don't. I have no clue. I have no idea what an actual idea of stability looks like. Oh god. I think tonight I'm just gonna be sad. That's okay. I'm on my monthly. I'm not eat any more chocolate. I don't really eat sugar too much, so when I do, And I think with just everything and how cautious I'm being at the moment, with just people, because at the moment I sort of don't feel safe. I'm not gonna lie, like, I know I am safe. I know I'm always safe. I'm always protected. I'm just, right now, I'm doing my crystal and I'm just feeling emotional. Like I'm longing. My heart's longing. So I waited so fucking long, and I let him in, and I let him just. The gossiping behind my back. When I stood up for him so much. So I'm like a ride or die kind of person. Like, if you have me, you've got me for fucking life. Or if you've won my heart, you know. But, like, yeah, I feel like there's only one person in the whole entire universe, multiverse, that's actually compatible with me, and it's beautiful. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, but it's also heartbreaking because I just also feel rejected in that a little bit. I just don't know where I belong. Sometimes, like, I wish I could just disappear. Not like in a dead kind of way, but just like, if I could just be an eternal spirit and just look over people and be like, the little wind, or the shining star, the bright flower they see, you know? Like, just make people hopeful, you know? If I could just disappear and turn into that, I'd be happy, you know? Because before meeting my twin, I thought I was broken for life. I was content being a fucking cat lady. I didn't think I'd feel anything for anyone ever again. And, you know, after I met him, I was just like, okay, so I can feel something for someone, and maybe that'll happen again. And it did, but it was all built on lies and falsehood and manipulation, and I just don't want that again. I don't want fucking lying. I don't want fucking I just want to feel home and safe and heard. Even if I'm just gonna. Well, green, purple, pink, red, yellow, brown, indigo, jade. Yeah, anyway. Here's what it is, eh? And not even that, I thought I'd be a mum by now. And he didn't want to have kids until fucking, I was like in my 30s, and I was like, oh my god, what? It's not what I saw for myself at all. You know, I wanted some sort of, I scripted all this too. I was like, I wanted someone who was like wanting a more country, you know, country sort of a vibe. You know, small, like a town, have like acres, land, and have a family. And I have like a little village that like was like conscious. All I know is I could never live in Perth again. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go cry some more. Yeah, cool. Alright. It's just some deep realizations, you know. I don't know how I'm so loving. I have no reason to be. every person has disappointed me in my life. Every person. Not one person has actually stepped up and made me feel safe. Or that I belong. Or that they're not just gonna fucking disappear. Or just neglect me. Or just fucking not talk to me. Just fucking... I know that's a route, obviously. From just being neglected and literally, like, no one spoke to me as a kid, you know, if I spoke the truth at these eating disorder things, or if I just spoke my mind, or, you know, I didn't live with my brother, it was just my mum, and my stepdad. And I didn't have cousins. And that's what hurts as well about my family, you know. They're like, preach love in their country town up in, you know, Catherine, and it's like, every time we came to Catherine, we went and saw them. And, you know, hearing that, you know, just because my mum was on drugs, when they would come down to birth, they wouldn't even call. So I literally had no one. No one knew how, you know, they probably knew, but they didn't care enough to fucking even come down, or even just, when my fucking auntie tried to help and fucking give me money, she obviously was using it as a fucking manipulation fucking tactic, because she goes and tells my mum, the one person, you can't, why would you tell the person who's like the abuser that you're giving the victim money? Do you know what that shit does? Like, thanks for that, by the way. You know, and my other aunties that are like, you know, oh, we went and saw fucking our step-grandfather, but you couldn't even fucking see your fucking niece. And I miss them all so much, but I just don't have anyone. And now my brother doesn't talk to me either because of drugs and the situation there, so I'm just like, you know, my friends are also going through their own shit, so I just... I cry to the fucking phone, or the fucking beach, or the fucking sand, or the fucking rocks, or the fucking trees. That's what I've done my whole fucking life. Oh fuck, I need to go because this is just getting blue, yellow, white, green, purple, black, white, yellow, black. Oh, yeah. If you only knew. Yeah, okay. Ciao for now. Sorry. I'm not sorry, just processing.